These two. What a game. Imagine taking on your brother in a competitive FIFA event. The winner of this goes through. They're guaranteed into the knockout stage. It's a 3-1 matchup.
شكلهم يعرضوا المباراة دي ولا
at the moment in Swiss. This is round 5 of it. So get the job done now. Get your win. You'll go through to the knockouts with a 4-on record as Rafsou will come forward again. We'll try and get the shot away. Ramos had other ideas though, just to get a big left boot in there to clear that one away. We're back in our car scenario of dreams, Richard. We're back for some more competitive FIFA here at the eChampions League. Mence now, his turn to go forward. Then Mbappe, just over the bar. As we've joined it though, we've already missed 2 goals. Still a second leg to come up, let's not forget that. But both players have had a completely different season. We actually saw Mence a little bit early on this year, the Gfinity Elite Series, when Epsilon partnered with Manchester City, and it was
ده كان مستفز، كان عادي يدافع وبتاع.
International event. We saw him getting coached by Sir Alex, playing at Epsilon House in London, training, qualifier after qualifier, heartbreak after heartbreak, and what an event to turn up to.
Yeah, the eChampions League, one of the biggest events of the year. So many eyeballs on this event here in Manchester. The group stages of the eChampions League, you finish top 8, you're taking home $15,000, that's guaranteed. You're also taking home a Champions League final ticket and the opportunity to play for 100 grand in Madrid come the 31st of May. What an opportunity. Will any of these two be making it? That's the question that we'll find out by the end of play today.
As you said, the question, who will make it? Who will grab that opportunity? Cristiano Ronaldo is in the box, headed away. The combo of defenders of Maldini and Van Dijk. Some other matchups, as you saw there, we got the game of Mikel Lord-Jorv up against Alan Costello, the Brazilian there. That's a knockout game. Both players 1 and 3 at the moment.
Yeah, we were talking about that 2 and 2 bracket as well. So many big names currently at 2 and 2. Marcuso, Dr. Ahano.
If you're speaking about the big boys, F2 Tex, MS Dasari, Nicholas, Maestro, they're 4-0. They don't need to play until the knockouts. It looked a little bit harsh to me. Shoulder to shoulder, I was going to say, from Sergio Ramos. Referee deemed that differently, though, and points to the spot. Huge opportunity for Rafsou.
Yeah, he just went across and seemed to clear him out there. Did Sergio Ramos. You saw the reactions from Mence there on your screen, and it's Maestro. I should say Rafsou stepping up to the spot. Slots it to the left with Eusebio. We talked to him before the game started. I spoke with Rafsou. I said, you ever played him before? They had 3 warm-ups apparently. Mence beat him 3 times. When it matters, the older brother is shining right now.
You have to say the more experienced brother out the 2 as well. Under that Vitality banner, played a lot in the Orange E-League and was a grand finalist last year as well, but it wasn't a grand final to remember, let's just say that. He won. Oh no, he didn't win, sorry. He was in the...
هو تقريبا الأول ما كانش بيعرف يتكلم إنجليزي، أما دلوقتي بقى يعرف.
Actually did win the playoffs in Amsterdam. He went on a crazy run.
تقريبا في البطولات الأولانية خالص كان الإنجليزي بتاعه ما فيش.
So many big names. Rafsou on his way to that. He knocked out Tex, he knocked out Desari and Gorilla to get into the top 2.
بس مساعد لعب ضده تقريبا امبارح وكسبه.
Back to goal there. Mence 2 chances though. 2 big blocks, one of them a huge save from David Hay, just to tip it away. As we saw yesterday though, sorry Richard, that 2-legged games, they really can go anywhere. We saw, for example, Desari, first game of the day, he was losing 1-0 against Brady Benz. End of that second leg, what was the score? 6-1. Anything can honestly happen in Swiss.
Man.
Yes, the favourites, they have gone through, but there is still a few of them waiting to book their place into the knockouts. Including these 2 brothers, competitors.
Yeah, 15 minutes left as well. He's into the pauses. Neymar coming off. Looks like Messi will be introduced. Modric in at CDM as well. Now Spencer for that one. Off Modric on. CR7 and R9 still on the pitch.
It's the same 2 again, isn't
أتوقع إن هو هيدافع الحبة اللي فاضلين دول.
Usual substitutes for used to seeing. Yes, Pele's been involved so much more as well since getting that prime icon moment. Messi, he loves playing the Champions League in real life, and it's been clear as well. He's been popping up with some huge goals in the eChampions League group stages in Manchester. You have just joined us today. We'll go from 64 players down to the last 32, where they'll all be battling out for 8 tickets. Ball roll round his man. We saw Maestro do it so much. We see Mence do it as well. He's back in this game. 2-2. We're all square again.
هو غلطان، الحركة اللي عملها دي غلط.
Did Mence.
لا هو مش محترم بس هو لعيب كمان. لا لعيب يعني.
A mix up between De Gea and one of the centre halves as well there. Ramos couldn't get back. Rio couldn't get back. And Mence doubles his lead into this game. 2 goals on the board.
We have seen that a few times, especially in Maestro when the guys showed the highlights.
ورافسو مش كان بيلعب في ليون صح؟
Even if you just do it, it can still ricochet in your favour. You
هو
know,
ساب
it
ليون
can
امتى؟
be clean. Yes, it looks nice, and yes, it can be very good. But a prime example there, if you do the ball roll, you have that idea still. It can work in your favour if you still get a little bit of luck behind it. Rafsou will be asking questions though defensively. How that gap appeared, how Messi had the space as well. Messi down the other end now for Rafsou. He's fresh as well. Cuts back inside, went for a finesse. It was time green, but again, I should say the defensive block was time green.
It's a great ball down the line. He's going to get onto that as well. Goalkeeper.
Oh no, he's say half-heartedly went for it.
The AI is not going to bring your goalkeeper out. You've got to manually bring him out there. And as he just
والله المساعد زي ما هو اصلا بس امبارح خلص على 4 جولات ما كملوش ال5 فهو لسه مساعد كسب 4 جولات بس ولسه تقريبا ممكن يكون بيلعب ال5 دلوقتي وكده كده مساعد اتأهل للجولة اللي بعدها.
So I've got to win this game, get yourself to the knockouts. I think the bigger thing was that people were going to be avoiding those players that are 4-0 in that first game of the round of 32. Dammy, for example, he's 3-1. Both these players 3-1. They don't want to play the big boys yet. They don't want to match up against them in the round of 32. The Texes, the Desaris, the Nicolases, the Maestros of the world.
The problem is, because we're only taking 8 to Madrid, you're going to have to match somebody that you don't want to match before you get into those pivotal rounds. Whether that be in Swiss, whether that be in the round of 32 or the round of 16. If you want to lift that ECL trophy,
هو بيعمل مس باسز كتير.
You've got to beat the best.
It's the same story, isn't it? But Champions Cup,
هو تعمل مس باس هتزعل.
World Cup, eChampions League, whatever the tournament is, you don't come in for an easy ride. You get that hard ride on the qualifiers at home. First leg concluded here, Richard. 2-2 the scoreline. They might be brothers. They actually practiced against each other before this competition started, which you said Mence won, I think, every single game he played. I spoke to Rafsou on that day, and Rafsou went, I just can't win games, mate. I just can't win games at the moment, it feels like. And then towards the end of that day, when he started playing against other players, he was winning games.
You see the 2 players behind him there, Sir Alex.
اللي بيشربوه ده بيبسي ولا ايه؟ انا شايفه من امبارح ومش عارف. فهي ممكن تطلع بيبسي لان الراعي الرسمي بتاع دوري الابطال.
One of my favourite coaches, Sir Alex. Well, look how close he's getting into his player there. The instructions he's getting on board as well.
Not sure if you can see on the other side, but just next to Rafsou, sat on the floor, Vitality Brian. He's in there. I'm sure if you manage to get around the other side, he's there. Give him a little bit of coaching, just saying, you know that Rafsou's an emotional player. Try and calm those nerves down.
E-Nations Cup, Richard. We've only got to think back 2 weeks. We've only got to think back 2 weeks when he handled Maestro and Dax, a very emotional player, and then Dax who just needed that someone there. He didn't have Alan Bryn next to him, his normal coach.
بص هو ابو عزة لعيب بس خبرته بره مش كتير يعني انت لما شفته لما راح البطولة الأخرانية ما عملش حاجة.
Against Saudi Arabia, they went through on 20 points, and what happened in the end? They went and won the entire thing.
في لعيبة لما بتلعب اونلاين
1500 global series ranking points.
بتلعب اونلاين حلو هي في بيتها اما لما تروح بطولة الضغط عليها بيبقى صعب ما بتعرفش تأدي. يعني عندك مثلا خالد لعيب بس لما يحطه لا ده مش عربي لا ده فرنساوي.
I feel like the younger brother will thrive more. The older brother has got to mark his territory. He's got to be, this is my game. I brought you up playing FIFA. You're not going to beat me. You're not going to embarrass me at the eChampions League right now.
Also, look at the resume of both.
لو هتاخدها من حيث النقط فهيبقى خالد هو اللي معاه نقط اكتر.
Mence, slightly younger. You know, he's got more time in front of him playing for Epsilon at the moment. And I said this 2 months ago. I didn't even know these were brothers until we saw Mence. I was like, you look a little bit like Rafsou. I swear I said that to him. And he's like, yeah, that's because we're brothers. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. And then when we arrived here in Manchester and we saw
وطلع أول في التصنيف الأسبوعي كذا مرة.
list of everyone here,
ما هي مشكلته ان هو مش بيتحمل ضغط، هو بس يظبط حوار الضغط ده وهيبقى كويس. خالد عاطفي حبتين يعني. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. هو كان اداء وحش فعلا، بس هو الصراحة لعيب وبيتصنف كذا مرة يطلع اول، وفي كذا بطولة قبلها كان بيأدي كويس. هو بطولة الانتخابات دي كان الضغط عليه كبير.
You get 4-0, you go through. You get 4-1, you go through. 4-2, you're through. And believe it or not, you get to 4-3, where are you going? Through.
I want to see that storyline, Richard. Those players that are currently 1-3, who can turn it around, who can do, as Spencer we call it, the Istanbul, and send them into the knockouts. If you don't know as well, Mence from left to right in this game in that black strip. Rafsou in that white strip from right to left. An Olympic Lyon fan and an ex-Olympic Lyon player as well. Represented them last year in the Global Series and decided to take the move across to Epsilon. Off the post there. Unbelievable chance there for Mence in the early stages. Just a little lofted ball up in the air into Rudhuller, who we know can be difficult in the air to defend against.
مين اللي هيكسب في الاثنين دول يا جماعة؟
With Mence, and don't tell me that game against Mo Alba, they were actually 3-1 down, Mence, going into the second leg. He turned it around, and in the end it was a late winner from Mo Alba, which he won 5-4. Since that loss, Mence has rolled. He's now at a 3-1 record.
As you said, if you're wondering who they did lose against, both of these players, Rafsou lost against MS Dasari, who is 4-0. You just said it perfectly, Mence lost to the hands of Mo Alba.
فعلا مساعد بيعرف يخلي الخصم يلعب على الطريقة اللي هو عايزها. بس في حاجة بقى ايه شفناها في اول مباراة خالص امبارح، هو كان ماله؟ هو كان بيجرب خطة ولا ايه؟ ما كانش ماسك كرة اصلا، وده احنا كلنا عايزين نعرف هو ايه اللي حصل. اول مباراة ديت مساعد ما جاش خالص، والتاني كان مسيطر عليه، مع ان المباراة اللي بعدها مساعد نفضه. فهو كان بيجرب خطة ولا بيجرب ايه؟ ولا ما كانش لسه فوق؟
Always looking for that scoop cross. It's 3 times now. He's got down this left-hand side. He's been constantly looking for the little R3 scoop into the first-time cross into the back post. He's hit the post early on with Ruud Gullit coming forward from CDM, but other than that, he's not had much success. Lofted into the box, flicked on there by Cristiano Ronaldo.
سهلة ومقرية أوي يعني.
Straight into the hands of Van der Sar, who is the choice of goalkeeper for Mence. I believe it is a back four of centre backs. Chosen by Mence. Just on the other side of that, there is a left back in use for Rafsou. You see the back four there.
معاك تحت برضه.
Maldini, Ramos, Van Dijk,
هشوف.
now for Rafsou, just over the bar.
You're talking about Van der Sar in goal. A little funny story about Rafsou at ESWC 2018. Rafsou, he was using his goalkeeper, he was using De Gea, and he just weren't happy. So what did he do? He brought in Asmir Begovic for the pivotal game. It didn't go very well for him. He went out of the competition.
I still remember that.
But I spoke to him after, I was like, Rafsou, what are you doing?
شكرا على الفولو يا جماعة.
De Gea's not doing a job. I'm bringing in the OP Begovic. Unfortunately, Rafsou went out of the competition, but just a funny story that sticks in the mind.
It's one of those, isn't it? Rafsou is a player that will have
ما
to
شربش بيبسي.
rational
شربش مانجا عندك؟
irrational, sorry, decisions.
ما بيشربش.
Because he's happy to do it.
والله مساعد واللعيبة كلها طول اليوم قاعدة تقربع مش بتشرب بس.
I seem to remember he pulled off an unbelievable save as well, and they let in an absolute howler.
Still goalless in this game. I'm sure Mence might have a few of those traits in his locker of making those big decisions when he needs to. Lofted through ball all the way across from Cristiano Ronaldo for Rafsou. This is Keter inside. Only inside to Van Dijk though. Both players struggled a little bit more, it seemed, in this
شاي
second leg,
عضة.
where they've been able to
هيلف
catch each other out and match
لا
each other up. Mence's turn to attack.
شكلها فيها جون شكلها كده لا اوفسايد دخلت دي صح
David De Gea could do nothing about that, but just knee it into his own goal.
Maybe that's why David De Gea got dropped 12 months ago in Paris.
بس راسه تحسه مش
In
فرنساوي
Manchester,
اصلا.
making the same mistakes. You've got to be thinking he's got to get something on that. It's straight at him. It's just almost gone through his body like he's not even there. Now Rafsou back against the wall. I'm looking across that back four for Mence. It looks like Maldini's in at left.
ايه حوار المهدئات ده بقى؟ انا عايز افهمه. انت شفته فين؟ شفته فين حوار المهدئات ده؟
Alongside Ramos and it's Varane at right back in a four centre back four. Interesting he's playing Ramos at centre back and not right back.
Yeah, because as we said yesterday, and we said it throughout the last 3 major or LQEs, Ramos is just, he's at right back now. Yeah. That's even the variation of the fight. He is there at right back. He's just there for everyone. But personal preferences, all the players will choose to use. I'm sure there is a reason for that for Mence. He's on the stroke of half-time nearly, going in with the advantage. Only by a goal.
او ممكن يكون بيروح الحمام يغسل وشه ويظبط حاله وبعدين يعدي على الوالده يقول لها دعواتك كده وتريح تقول له كلمتين حلوين وبعدين يخش بقى ياكل النجيله. هو تكس دايما والدته بتبقى معاه في البطولات.
That must have been something at half-time, you could say, in between the two legs, that Sir Alex has been in his ear and said, look,
وحشه
let's try and utilize a little bit more, because every time he's got the ball out wide, he's not been looking to come inside, he's not been looking
لا مش في الحمام بره.
It's been a simple game plan. Scoop the ball up, get crossed into the box. You see the stats at half-time, nothing to separate the two, apart from a little bit of Neymar magic and a little bit of bad goalkeeping from David De Gea, which give Mence a slight lead at half-time in this second leg.
Exactly that, as we have got 45 in-game minutes left to see who will go into the knockouts with a 4-1 status. Out of the Swiss rounds, Rafsou or Mence, one of them will have to go back to the drawing board. There'll be 3-2. Still one win away, but if someone slips that up and then ends up going 3 and 4 out of the competition, wow, that'd be 3 losses on the bounce, Richard.
We've seen it happen before.
That's what Swiss can create, those magical stories. Rafsou just zipped that shot in from Mbappe. Took a deflection though. And a big save from De Gea, out for a corner. He's off his line again, goes to the back post for Ronaldo, gets back inside, and once again, this game is all square. Rafsou replies, and Eusebio the goal scorer.
Very, very smart from Rafsou there. He's dinked it into the back post. And instead of shooting with Ronaldo, he's just headed the ball down. You see him nod it down into the path of Eusebio. If he shoots from there, it's probably an easy save for Van der Sar. But instead, he just angled the header down. Get it back into the danger area. Get it back into the mixer. And who's there to nod it home? We talk about the best finisher on the game. The best out-and-out striker, ST, on the game. It's that prime icon moment, Eusebio.
He's doing it again. He's doing the business in another huge tournament as part of this FIFA 19 Global Series, the eChampions League, which has been so special. I cannot wait to see who will be the final 8 players that will be booking their plane tickets to Madrid for the eChampions League final in May. Neymar back to goal, lovely turn inside, and oh, what a finish as well. Incredible stuff from Mence. He may be slightly younger, but that's not affecting his FIFA ability at all in this game.
That spin that he's pulled out right there, fantastic bit of not only composure, but unpredictability as well. The surprise element, just a spin out of his feet. Like the Bell were talking about it earlier, when they were watching the Joxan goal back and doing a little bit of telestration. They were saying it's a skill move that you just don't see. You can't prepare for that. You prepare for a cricketer. You prepare for an elastico. You don't prepare for a spin inside like that. It just doesn't happen.
I've seen that a few times from Mence. He's not scared to do something different, to be unpredictable. He has to be unpredictable, to be honest. He's practiced against Rafsou. probably before this tournament and at this tournament as
رافسو
well.
معاه 3 مكسب وخسارة.
against each other.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Mbappe this time for Rafsou. It's going to be a yellow time for Nelson.
مساعد بيلعب بس هو دلوقتي مش عارضين المباراة بتاعته.
Vieira as well. Mence will resume play. He's got just over 30 minutes to hold on to this. Which of the two brothers will be going into the knockout stages? Or will we see another equaliser for the 4th time across these 2 legs? It's been neck and neck between the two. Neymar, the goal scorer of that last goal, just dispossessed there by Sergio Ramos. Went for heel-till, but it's a heel-till into danger.
For Hullet there, just moving forward from CDM.
He's going to let it back to Neymar. Vieira pulled away from his man and pulled out a big save from De Gea again.
And enraged David De Gea, not closing down quick enough that ball. Looked for Virgil van Dijk just to pull away from his man at the near post.
Ronaldo at that front post.
هو مساعد بيلعب.
Fortunate there that someone was there to get something on it. We've seen that happen so many times throughout the year. Ronaldo at the front post. We know the rest of the story. David De Gea.
لحد دلوقتي كده رافسو خسران.
Everything's just being thrown him. And he's having to deal
هو
with every
رافسو
single
محتاج
time.
من ال3 مباريات اللي هي
Another
المباراة
immense
ديت
pressure
والمباراتين الجايين
continues to
يكسب
boil
مباراة
up
واحدة.
against Rafsou.
ماذا حدث يا
Tell
ترى؟
you what, he's read that extremely well. Has Rafsou. He's
It's
pulled
Botti back.
Ronaldo into the near post just to nip it off his toe very quickly. Unfortunately, can't do anything with the counter attack for Rafsou.
It's that wave of
يا
pressure.
غبي.
Richard Ramos might be in an unfamiliar position.
حركة
just to
غبية
get to
أوي.
the box.
وبعدين اللي طلع راموس
Run
قدام.
back, a big old 70-plus yard run. All the way back into that back line. Which, as we've spoken
يبقى
about,
تقدم
Mence,
معاك.
4 centre halves across it, and he's choosing to play Ramos.
غير
The
التيار.
centre back position, yes, that's where his foot item
Get that.
is placed at.
امبابي ايه؟
Mbappe
خدها
over
في
his
تحت
head.
ورد.
Varane
لا لا لا.
had no idea what was happening there. He could just look up and watch the ball go over his head from Mbappe.
Easy goalkeeping for Van der Sar. It's getting
يا ابني مش كده يا
Look
ابني.
how tight it is. Look at the possession stats up there.
nip and tuck right now. Both players giving the ball away in certain areas where you wouldn't expect. Maybe the nerves, maybe. Neither player really wants to beat each other. That's the thing.
اهو معاك تحت
When
يا
you're playing
ابني.
against a friend like this,
يخرب بيتك.
it's not a friend, it's family you're playing against. You don't want to see him dejected and go through.
يدي عليه.
But you've got to do what you've got to do. That's exactly what Rafsou said before this game started. He said, I have to win to go 4-1.
Mence just under 15 minutes away from securing it. His first event of the year, and he's going to be going through to the knockouts, especially if he can score again off the line. He was offside anyway, Mbappe, it's not going to matter. Rafsou needs one hell of a tactical change if he can make something happen. Messi and Modric, the same 2 substitutes again that we've seen not just him, but a number of players use him throughout this tournament.
See the stats there at half-time. Very even between these two. Mence clearly making a couple more changes in his tactics and formation. Right now, substitutions are invaluable at this stage. They ought to bring on a fresh player at the level of 99 Messi, 99 Pele, 95 Cruyff. These players are just so impactful on the game.
You can see the subs coming through there.
قدام بقى.
Big changes made for both of these two.
اقفل عليه.
Rafsou needs a hero though. He's holding out for one. Can it be Messi?
معاك
He
قدام
was
برضه.
the story of the day yesterday, scoring so many big goals, the Argentine, that team of the year for item. That is so good, so clinical.
لا يا راجل. ايه الباصة التعبانة دي؟
Pretty terrible pass from Patrick Vieira in the midfield. Slightly rushed from Mence there. It'll be his own mistake if he concedes this goal right now.
Bullet back to
يا ابني
Messi,
اقفل عليه
the
اقفل
position
اقفل.
into Ronaldo. Shot was fine in then.
هد
Played
اللعبة
back to Van der Sar, who's happy to collect it. Just a little hook down the line. But nearly hooked back into danger. The composure to be able to do that switch here across to Maldini, who's going to bring us out of play now. He's only 5 minutes away, Richard, from a knockout status. The eChampions League group stage is the first of its kind.
بالراحة خالص.
Ronaldo, Modric, the Super sub happy to go in that CDM role and happy to clear up the danger. Roars all around us.
It's a chance.
ارجع يا
That was the
ابني.
ball through to Eusebio. You saw it. You thought
What
it was
a
happening.
pass that would have been as well. Completely cutting open the defence.
Should be there. His to lose now, really.
بس هو ده هيضيع الوقت.
You always get one more
خلاص
chance.
كده.
You see the press that Rafsou's employed right now. That's a great ball and really good composure as well. Not to rush.
ده ما
Just took
ضيعش
his
وقت.
time, turned on the ball, but this is that chance that we were talking about.
The one chance to send you to extra time. For
آخر
another
هجمتين.
13 game minutes, another chance, a massive tackle. He'll happily take the free kick every single day. Pele into the book probably as well.
دي بقى بمعنى يا الكرة يا رجلك.
With 1.5 minutes left added time. Everything goes forward. You put this ball into the box. and
بريء
hope
بريء بريء
Shout for
بريء.
Ronaldo.
for a knockdown. Ramos is in there. Bullet's in there. Don't play short. He's brought Ramos all the way back.
Risky for him.
مش هيجيب جون لا.
Desperate times mean desperate measures for Rafsou. No,
تحت.
that should be game over. He will be
GG.
into the knockouts. First event of the year. That's not going to matter though. 4-on-1 status. Brother against brother. It's going to be the younger one that comes out laughing in that match.
For me, that has to go into the box. That has to go into the box. I know it might not be the most glamorous and it might not be the sort of football that he wants to play, but sometimes ugly football is good football. Just stick it in the box. How many times have we seen Ronaldo win headers in that area? Edge of the box, time it green, glance, goal. Just put it in the area.
He needs to be coaching. You need to be coaching one of these two players. But Mence does have the last laugh in the end there. Rafsou back to the drawing board. He's going to be 3-2 now. He can't go and lose two more games, Rich, or he will be out the competition. Here's the replays from that game. We spoke, for about 10 in-game minutes about the goalkeeper situation that Rafsou faced last year, and David Gea, making a mistake again, needs to be saving that.
You have to save it, and this is that corner whipped in, lovely knockdown. Eusebio flicks it past the goalkeeper.
Eusebio يا مالك.
3 apiece. This game is going all the way. It's going to take a penalty shootout to separate the two brothers.
لو كده رحتوا
But Mence
خسروا.
had other ideas
دي حاجة
planned.
حلوة.
He did indeed, and this was that chance. This has got to be MasterCard moment of the match.
كده هو فاضل له يلعب
This game.
مباراتين كمان.
This bit of
لازم
magic
يكسب واحدة
from
فيهم.
Neymar, the Brazilian. Incredible stuff.
مالها
The
الكاميرا دي.
composure to do it there as well. Fair play.
Next level. Next level composure. Just taking it down, spin out of your man, and then